What's up? I probably just lost all my viewers. My stream just ended. That was not good for me. That was my bad. I don't remember what I was talking about though. Damn, this is dumping. Digital gold. This has been done a million times. Oops. Did I do it? Yeah, it was my bad. My stream crashed. Sorry, that was on me. Guess I just lose all my viewers for the night. Yeah, he cooked on this. What if I made a CT baddie tier list? I swear, dude. Anything but trading. Well, I guess now I have to hope that everyone comes back to stream. So that's cool. I don't even remember what I was talking about at all. You think I was talking about free subs? Yeah, right. I actually am gonna drop like a discount code and give away some free subs in Kanto tomorrow. I didn't want to do it on the weekend because I figured a lot of people would probably be offline and whatever, but yeah. I don't know. Trust me. I wish that things would get better on chain too. Like I want the market to get better, but you thought I went private? Nah, my stream just crashed. That was my bad. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Do I trade on Hyperliquid? No, I don't, actually. I don't do perps either. Trading perps is like the worst thing ever. What's up, Josh? Because every time I go to trade like perps or anything, I end up sizing too heavily. I think I become what I think I should be in terms of a trader. Like I'll oversize and high leverage stuff. Just it's dude, leverage is just so fucking tough. Fuck. Troll looks good right now. Let me check it out. Let me look. Yeah, Troll has been pumping back. It definitely looks bottomed. I would really love to see this boop, 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 pump all the way to 220. Retest all time high. Would be sick. You've been doing pretty good, Josh. Fuck it, 500 mil? Dude, I don't know if the market has 500 mil in it, but we'll see. Oh, man. I feel so warm. I don't know what's going on with me. What's the top holders looking like on Troll? Yeah, the distro's like really solid on it. Holders have been going up on it while price has been going down, which is good. Man, I am like exhausted. I need to start streaming like earlier in the day. Trenches were hot this weekend. Yeah, there were good coins that came out, but I wasn't really trading. What do I think about USDUC? Dude, Pump Fun has been criming that so hard. You're watching Useless for a swing 130 to 140. Dude, if it goes that low, I would also probably trade that. Everyone's talking about unstable coin on the timeline now. What's his name? Slinger was trying to get me to buy that for so long, dude. Like, and I just didn't do it. Cause, bro, what he does is like he'll buy a coin and he'll sit in it for fucking months and he'll just shill it and push it. And he's been pretty good about getting coins up there. And then obviously he got picked up by Pump Fun and now that's like a whole thing. I would really love to wake up to this at like 160 mil. What's his wallet? I don't know. I don't have his wallet. He's probably one of the top holders on USDUC though, for sure. Knowing him, he probably has them split. I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to find. Holy fuck, what is this? Like, why is this going up? I showed this earlier on stream. Like, barely any wallets are in this, and it's just criming forever. I definitely didn't see this coming. Pow just tweeted about Spark again. Sometimes I just want to buy a scam just to do it. There's this dude that I watch. His name is Jack. He is like a streamer and he posts on TikTok and stuff. Dude was live for like 15 hours and only traded a couple coins. I'm just like, damn. Like if you're trenching right now and you actually want to take like good plays, you have to wait so long for a good coin to pop up. They all seem to pop up in the morning too, for whatever reason. You're thinking about bidding Eagle? I mean, at this level, like, just hope they crime it back. Holy fuck. Dude, this is bad. Bottom of golden pocket. No bonk coin runs unless they crime it. That's so true. You just have to like bid this and hope that it runs over time. Just take, dude. I need a second. I need a second. Dude. Oh. Dude, I just miss like I miss when it didn't even matter what the coin was. If it just had volume, you could bid it and it would just like on a dip. Like these days you have to like buy something and pray that like it gets crimed or tweeted about or fucking Gake buys. It's just so annoying. When before it's like there could be 80 million coins and they all had 100K of volume at any given point and there was just always volatility and you could trade anything, dude. You literally just click through like 20 different charts and you find one that's on a dip and still has volume and then you just buy it and it'd go up like 50 to 100% in 20 minutes and then you sell and make money. It was just so free. This thing of like having to wait for coins, like dude, question for me, what's up? Like this coin went from 6 mil to like 1.5 mil with no bounce. Give you an honest take on Glub. I didn't even look into it at all. I've been kind of unlocked. Looks like Goblin Town, dude. What was this sell off? 480K down to 80K. Was this them like unloading the bundle? Like, dude, this coin has no volume. This sucks. Check out comms. Fake account. Fake account. Scam. Fake account. That one's real. That one, I guess, is real. Fake. I already saw that guy. I guess that guy's real. All these launches you see on YouTube, like Luna and spin-offs of it, are they legit? I don't know. What do you mean of Luna? What are you talking about? Like, Shirley Eagle is a free bid here with size. I would say that like your risk to return is solid. Even though volume is dead, like it just depends what the question is like what kind of return are you looking for and over what time frame? Like if you bid this coin, it could just dump down to like 800K or whatever and then maybe bounce up. Like if you bid this here and you save some to DCA and you do and it does dump and you DCA, like you could probably get out of it without losing a ton of money. But all of these coins have 2K of volume. It's like this has 2K of volume. Glub 5K of volume. Like, dude, these coins literally. I don't know whatever you sent, but I'm not clicking that link. All these coins have no volume. AOL has 4K of volume. Spark has 27K. MLTs has 11. Emilites. 6-7 is $50 of fucking volume, dude. What is this? $700 of volume. Like, what is going on, dude? If you just explain whatever it is that you're looking at, let me know. As if something, let's put it like this. Do I think it's real? Probably not. I don't even know what it is. You wish Bags didn't exist? Bags is like the premier PvP launchpad. The guy that launched Bags is like so rich now. Holy fuck. These people that did these launch pads, they're the real winners, man. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think that this is the slowest that on chain has been in the past like 3 to 4 months? Which trench memes have you been sizing into recently? How long do you hold and then sell? The only coin that I've been buying recently is Troll. Because it's like the biggest it's the biggest coin, has the most volume, and I'm sizing because I would rather this sounds crazy, but like I would literally rather buy into a coin as big as Troll on a dip and hope that it goes up 50% and make like 30 or 40K in one trade rather than like try to scalp 0.5 fucking 100 times, 200 times in the trenches where nothing pumps unless Cupsy buys it or DV or Scented. Like those guys literally run the trenches. And I don't even know who the fuck these people are that are even in this space anymore that just constantly, constantly have to go and fucking copy them and only buy things that they buy. It's like unbelievable to me. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Cope is competing with Troll. I mean, not really. It had a great run, had a good narrative. I wouldn't say it's competing at all. You sized into the main runner America on the 70% dip and got cooked. I saw Pow was in, so it gave me conviction, but they all cheated it. Yeah, man. Like, dude, 70% dips used to be money. Like, waiting for a coin to dump 70% used to be such a good play. It was almost always free money, even if it was something that was small. That's what sucks is when you buy a coin that, look at this. Who the fuck just sold this? Dude, you used to be able to sit on Pump Fund and literally catch the next $50 million market cap runner just by watching Migrated. Like, literally back in. So, I want to give you a good example of what the trenches used to look like. You would sit on something like this, wait till a coin migrated. It would be AI. You click the thing, it would have some like AI founder in it, and the coin would literally be at $2 million market cap within 1 minute. Literally 1 minute. And then you would click on it and it would just keep running. There would be $1 million in volume and it would go from 2 to fucking 10 within 5 seconds. And that's like literally what AI season was. And now it's like all, I mean, there were still scams back then too, but like now it's just like fake runners, fake volume. You have to wait like 10 hours for a coin to even like come close to migrating. It's like truly nuts. Trenching seems tough now. If you ate before bonding, you'll get smoked by Cupsy or some other KOL. It's hard to get in early on runners that bond fast. Yeah. And none of these guys want to bid anything over 100K. So it's like you have to trade in those areas. Yeah, the Ibiza final boss coin was pretty nuts. I don't have any like data or info to back up like whether or not streamers are actually deploying coins, but I would assume that people that stream are not just randomly buying tokens that they don't know are gonna rug within seconds. Like I'm sure that the people that are streaming are basically like somebody's like, I just deployed this, go find this coin, and then they go buy it, and then they like go and like buy it and it doesn't rug, and then it goes up and it goes up and then they sell and then it rugs. You know what I mean? Once again, I don't know. You notice JS trades much less, like 5 trades a week, but prints 6 figs, goes for more quality. Yeah, well, that's what a lot of whales are doing now. So a lot of them are not wanting to buy into bullshit coins under 100K. So what they're doing is they're just sitting around, hanging out, playing Fortnite or whatever, and chilling on Twitter and Discord. And then they just wait for like an actual coin with a good narrative to go to 1 to 2 to 3 million. They size in 100 SOL, and then they just ride it up and then take quick profit and make, 5 to 10K. And you can take one trade a week and make 5 grand, which is a great week for anybody. And you could just like do that. And yeah, like a lot of people are starting to do that. Like even me right now, it's like I'm not buying new pairs. I'm sitting in a major bag of troll. And my goal is to hit a 50% with size on that. And that would like be an awesome thing. And I can just hope that it goes up. It's got tons of volume. It's like a great meme and everything. And, it's a lot better than me sizing into a brand new pair that could rug like instantly. Like right now I have like 80, like almost 90K in troll. If this goes from 150 or 146 to like call it, I don't know, 200 mil, let's just say for fun. Let's say that it goes from here to 200 mil. That's a 40% gain. So I'd make like 35 grand, maybe a little bit more. Like, dude, I'd be so fucking happy with that. And I don't really care to put like a lot of money on a coin like that. Like, it's down bad from where like the top was. This shit's down like over 50% or like right around 50%. So it's like those are the kind of risk to return trades that I'm trying to make right now personally. I actually talked about UFD earlier. It's funny that you mentioned that. Do I think Cope is dead? It could pump. Yeah, I know. I've heard of those guys. I know Creo. Creo like stopped streaming, and I guess he just devs now. I have nothing to. I don't know though. Like, but those guys are consistently printing like heavily, and it would make a lot of sense. Like, stream people stream. They have people deving coins. They can bid them without like knowing that a coin is gonna instant rug. Liquidity comes because like it's a fight for liquidity right now. So everyone wants like people to come in and buy coins after them. And it's literally like the fastest fucking thing ever. It's like literally one of these streamers will just be like, oh, boom, 5 SOL buy, pumps to 20K, sell all. All right, now back to Pulse. All right, let's scroll on the list. Golden. All right, 5 SOL buy. All right, I'm in. All right, nice, sold. All right, made 5 SOL. All right, let's look at the next one. Dawn. All right, 5 SOL buy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Sell 100%. All right, just made 5 SOL. All right, let's see what else. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is so crazy. Oh my God. All right, 5 SOL buy. Pumped up to 500K. I just sold. All right, so we've just literally bought 5 different coins in the past 60 seconds, and we just made like 50 SOL. Like we're just so nasty at trenching. Like that's literally exactly how it is. Like when people are streaming these days, and it's just so hard for me to think that they don't know what coins to buy because somebody is deving them for that. Like I don't know, but I'm just saying like when you have people that are just constantly like ripping 5 to 10 soul into 5K market cap shitters over and over again, it makes me think like, are you really buying into a coin like that? Like in this market without knowing that you're not going to get insta rugged by a dev? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just kind of talking out of my ass. Clip that. I'll post it. I'll clip and post as long as you promise to go interact with it. Any of you guys drink these Arizona sweet teas? These are fucking so good. I wonder how fake these are. You like my Twitter clips? Dude, I appreciate you saying that. I feel like they're underrated. I genuinely think that like what's crazy is a lot of my clips that do really well, but like nobody like on the timeline acknowledges the grind or the hustle or like how well a lot of these videos do. Like, dude, within the past week, I posted this last week, 60K views. This one got 7K today. 24K yesterday. 50K. 30. The Fortnite one cooked. The Fortnite one was like my favorite video that I've posted in a while. Where even is that? Yeah, 130K. People just want the big P&L edits. I know, dude. I know. That's literally like, that is the content that people want to see. It's incredible. Like, genuinely. This sounds like a cop out answer, but like, it kind of just is what it is. Like, my thing is, I don't really care what anybody else does. I don't care what people post. Like, it's just whatever. Damn, Josh is cooking. He literally, I was just looking at this pre bond and it just bonded. Goddamn. This was at 50K when Josh told me to look at it. I'll say this. I do think that like I have been kind of negative towards meme coins and stuff recently, but I think it's just because I'm calling it how it is. Back when the market was really good, dude, I was posting like how to do this, like this is my strat, like tons of money to be made, like let's fucking cook. Look for stuff like this, like, you know, these are ways to trade like the good hot volume and everything. And like a lot of that stuff was applicable for sure. Like the stuff that I was the a lot of the stuff that I was talking about was great. I don't even have Cented's wallet tracked at all. I didn't buy this, by the way. I kind of want to get off so I can go clip that clip and post it. Or I could just edit it live on stream and post it. I'd have to pull my clip. I don't even know if I can do that. I promise you that clip that I was just talking about, or that rant that I just went on, I guarantee you that video is going to do like 50 to 100K views. It's going to pop off. What do you guys think? How do you think it does? Oh, hey, Cooker. What's up, dude? Sorry, I was not even paying attention. I'm a fucking idiot. How are you doing, man? I got a clip that I'm going to be posting in a little bit. You'll probably think it's funny. But yeah, I was just we were just talking about like how we were just talking about how like JS and like other big whales and stuff are only taking a couple of trades a week because it's better than aping a bunch of bullshit these days. I went on like a whole rant about it, but you already know what I'm talking about. I don't need to explain it. Everything that I would have possibly already said, Cooker is experiencing and seeing, and he knows. Because, yeah. But yeah, man, I hope you're having fun. I'm going to start getting into like sports betting and stuff. Because now that football season's back, I want to like actually be able to take the weekends and like, I mean, dude, there's like football every day, and I just want to like go and bet and be able to watch a game and have like more of a reason. I'm like not a huge sports better, but that's something that like I've actually wanted to do. And Augustus, I'm not like trying to expose anybody. I'm kind of just doing it for like it's a joke. I'm not in the game. I'm not in the business of like I don't really care what people do. I just like to make fun of it, you know? It's kind of like today when that whole like influencer tier list thing came out, like I would have poked fun at it, but like, dude, there were a lot of people that were going, they're like, dude, I can't believe this influencer is like fucking making all this money off of paid ads and stuff. I'm like, bro, the only reason why people are mad about that kind of shit is literally just because they're not getting offered that kind of stuff. Everybody would take paid ads if it was offered to them. Like, I say everybody, most people. I haven't done one in a while. I'm about to, but like, I haven't done like an actual paid ad in a very long time. But I would poke fun at something like that, like personally, because I think it was funny. Dude, everyone was so tight about that whole situation earlier. It was insane. People were so mad. They're like, I can't believe you didn't disclose. I'm like, fucking whatever, dude. I'm sure that's what you cared about. Easy bet Lions over 10 wins. I'd probably bet on like individual shit. But yeah, I mean, the Lions are pretty good. Back in my day, you would never bet on the Lions to do anything except for lose. But yeah, I would fucking love if this coin pumped. Oh, speaking of Cooker, dude, he's trenching right now. My man. Literally straight trenching. Am I into soccer? Not really, but kinda. What the fuck was this? He just bid 10 sold to make 0.5. That's my kind of trade, dude. Fuck yeah. He literally just bid 10 soul at like 50K and sold it 55K, and he just made 0.5 sold. Dude, I fucking love that. That is such a trench move. That was OG Ant. Easy $100. Fuck yeah. W trenching in chat for sure. And what's funny is I'm like not even kidding. We'll take those 5% all day long. In this economy, hell yeah. Bro, give me 100 of those. I'm down. That needs to be a thing in the stream. Everyone spam W trenching in the chat. You guys know what I'm talking about though. Like you did see that like influencer tier list thing and like the money that people were making, right? Like you guys saw that? Yeah, the one that Zach XBT posted. Dude, all like there were a lot of people that were talking about it, but the people that were talking about that the most are like the people that are in like the NFT circle. The people that are like in the NFT community still or like a part of like that side of things are so in love with the concept of like becoming content creators and making money off of content, and then like will be the police over fucking these shitcoin influencers not disclosing a paid ad. I'm just like, bro, just cannot like take it seriously at all. But that's what people were all over today. People literally were fucking, they were just talking about that like crazy. I'm like, God, dude. But that's, I feel like that's where we're at in the cycle. When there's like one piece of news, this is just like what was happening in the bear market. When there was one piece of news that's so big, everybody will tweet about it and just like try to get clicks, and that's it. And like people will just go on and spend their whole day literally just talking about it over and over and over again. I'm like, bro, please, please. I didn't tweet about it, but I guess I will because I'll probably clip this. I'm probably gonna get off soon. Nice. So I think I might spend the next like hour clipping up my own stream. I think my guy that clips is probably off. What's up, Mello? How are things going, man? Damn, I guess I forgot to unVIP you. Fuck. Let me just do that real quick. Just kidding. It's funny though. Yo, Volted, who do you watch of all the streamers? Like you, I feel like you're plugged in, and I feel like you know what's going on. You know what, Volted? You've shown up to like a bunch of streams, and I've seen you in other chats and stuff. I'm gonna give you a free month of Kanto. Jump in, tag me in general chat. I'll give you a free month. You're interning at TikTok right now. Nice. Doing what? You knew there was free subs? Yeah. Well, he keeps the thing is like there's a lot of value in chat lick. Like you got to have like good solid chat liquidity and I value that for sure. If you're good chat lick, then like, you know, there's opportunities here and there, you know? You need to escape the matrix? Well, you better get into shitcoining, dude, because that's the only way. If it weren't for shitcoins and NFTs, I'd still be in the matrix. Mello, when I met you, I was very much so locked in the matrix. I escaped. Who would have thought that the days of cash money and customs would have helped me meet my. You know what's funny, Mello, is I actually got introduced into NFTs and like that side of things because of some dude that I knew from streaming who was trying to like pump an NFT project on Twitter, and I saw it and I got into it and I bought it and lost money. And if it weren't for streaming, I never would have like met that guy and like saw him and talked to him. And what's actually interesting is like all of the streaming and like Fortnite and all that stuff, like I basically had to stream for all that time so that I could meet people and like connect. And then there was like one person that literally just so happened to get into NFTs. And it was like that one guy. And then once I got into it, I just like stopped streaming and doing like Fortnite bullshit. And it was like only focusing on that. So what's actually weird to think is like every single day of streaming and doing what I was doing at the time, which obviously you remember because you've watched my stream for all this time, that's like what changed it. Yeah, literally just had to do that. But that's like why I guess it makes a lot of sense. Like you're even talking about like escaping the 9 to 5, like, you know, shit. I know you're like doing interns and whatever, but um you kind of have to just put yourself into positions like that and then eventually something will pop off, you know? Like if you position yourself well, you will eventually hit a spot where like something will work out. If you're like seeking it out. The way that it won't work is if you constantly are just sitting there and, you know, you get a job and then you just want to drink and smoke on the weekend all the, you know, whatever. So it's like, you know, because that's what like a lot of people do, like, you know, and that's fine, like if that's what people want to do, but like people will just work, come home, drink a beer, do whatever, work, come home, drink a beer, whatever, weekend, go out, drink a beer, whatever. And it's like if you really, really want to do stuff more than just like working a 9 to 5, then you got to put yourself out there and try other shit and try to make things happen. I think a lot of people miss that. Like it's really not that hard. You just kind of have to try. Like you have to put in effort. You watch DV and then when you're working the market, also thread guy interviews and follow some decent accounts on X. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like everyone's kind of just like trying to do stuff to keep them preoccupied. But I don't even want like I personally do not even want to be like trenching any of this stuff. I'm just not in the mood. If anything, I wish I would have bought Rage Guy when Josh literally just told me about it. Because I saw it at like whatever it was, 40 or 50K. Put in 5 soul, make like a little 3 or 4. That would have been nice. What am I up to outside of trenching? Pokemon cards. So I've been buying Pokemon cards for like the past 2 to 3 years. Like all of them are up. I'm selling like every single thing. Not all of them, but like a lot of cards that I have this weekend in person. And cash out because like all my Pokemon cards that I have are up like 2 to 3x, if not more than that. And besides that, just all I do is this. I sit on Twitter, make videos, connect with people, like, you know, just that kind of stuff. It's actually pretty chill. Like, I'll wake up whenever I want, hop on, make videos, like run Kanto, do that. Pokemon cards, you know, go get good food. Weekend, go to card shows, watch football, like work all the time. Do I invest in anything besides crypto? I have stocks that I don't touch, that I just like boomer stocks that just go up over the course of forever. And then um when the bear market hits and I buy the bottom of the bear market and sell everything that I buy for 2 to 3x, I'm going to cash that out and put that into the stock market as well. But I just want to stay liquid for the time being. And then Pokemon cards, which right now is kind of like the peak of the um bull market for Pokemon, so I'm going to sell all that stuff. Yeah, I gave Volted a free sub. Nobody. Maybe it's a good thing you deleted your 30K YouTube. Well, I didn't delete it. I just didn't use it. My YouTube channel that I have right now is the same one that I was using when I was a kid. What's actually funny, Mello, is that I'm technically still making the same type of goofy content that I was making when I was a kid, but instead of it being like really vague and like just random skits and stuff like you would see on YouTube back in the day, it's all just like crypto related. So it's all like crypto content, but it's still like goofy shit. So it's like same type of thing, but I'm not like 14 years old. If you're trying to get in crypto, am I able to, besides sitting and trenching new pairs all day of meme coins? I don't have all day to trench. I think you just look for coins that are established as they're popping up and try to scalp them, and just depends on how much money you're putting into it. But let's put it like this. If you don't have a lot of money, I would not even bother like with the stock market at all. I would just learn crypto and I would try to run it up and give it your best shot to learn, because you're not going to get rich in the stock market. Or if you wanted to get rich in like Pokemon cards, you could, but it's like more of a grind. Crypto, meme coins, that kind of stuff. Like, what about day trading? Well, you could trade perps. I guess you could trade stocks with like puts and calls and shit. Day trading like that, but takes the thing is like stock trading like that requires a lot more like education on how charts move and shit, whereas like in crypto and meme coins and stuff, there's a lot more volatility, and like if you can build an edge, then you could do pretty well. Like right now, I would say that like my edge is minimal in meme coins, but I also don't feel like that only applies to me. I feel like a lot of people, and I've seen people say it, like a lot of different people feel like they've lost an edge in the market because there's no rhyme or reason for a lot of this stuff. Like, yes, there are obvious runners. Like, yeah, if you're in the right place, right time, yeah. But like, I've said this a million times. Like, my entire strat used to be like, if a coin went to 1 million, I would be like, okay, it would go to 2, 3, and then it would dump to like 1 or 1.5. I'd size in like 30 soul. It would bounce up to 2 mil, and I'd catch 15 soul easy. And so it's like that used to be like a tried and true method for me, but nowadays like it just doesn't happen like that. And I've actually like psyched myself out of a lot of it too. I'll give you a good example of why I'm like kind of like ass compared to how I used to be. So on this coin right here, Eagle, I was like, oh dude, this is a great coin. I there's a lot of bubbles here, but like I basically bought in at 2.6 with 40 soul and it dumped, and then I sold at 1.6 because that was my stop loss. It went down to like 900k, and then it pumped all the way back to like 4, and then kept doing this thing, and then it went to 6. So it's like usually I would have been all over like bidding this dip right here, but my old PTSD, I was like, is this gonna get vamped? Is it like actually a runner? Like blah blah blah. And so like coin like that even took longer than I would have wanted for it to play out. Whatever. Dude, I just feel like I'm rambling. I'm so monotone, dude. I just like do not care right now at all. I'm so tired. Is there a new meta yet, or are all the runners still random? Dude, everything is like random. There's no meta. And that's like one of the reasons why people are just sitting on Twitter and talking about tier lists and a bunch of bullshit that doesn't matter, because there's not a ton of runners. And when there's not a ton of runners, people basically just sit around and like waste time. And so everyone's kind of just waiting for there to be a meta so that everyone can just decide to get back into the trenches and start actually trading instead of sitting there doing absolutely fucking nothing all day. Part of the edge disappearing is what we were talking about earlier, the tooling that has been built out that everyone has access to. Yeah, well, as markets get more efficient, then it becomes harder to make money in a market. It's not impossible, but you just have to get better at it. Like 2 years ago, I went to Japan. It was like a year and a half ago, and I remember I was on a bullet train and I was buying meme coins. I was buying like meme coins on the train, and I was using a Telegram bot. And I remember I was walking around like Japan, and I just kept refreshing like my like whatever bot I was using, like Bonk bot or whatever. And I wouldn't even like look at charts. I would literally just be like, "Up, I have 50 soul in this coin. Now I have 60. It's down to 55." And I would almost like just do that. And you didn't even have to be like looking at anything. I was like, "Oh, this coin has a good narrative. Whatever, I'm in it. Let me just keep looking at my fucking Telegram bot." And that was all. That's how it was. Like you didn't. There wasn't like Photon yet. There wasn't Axiom. There wasn't any of these. And so that's like all it was, is it was just you just buying a coin with a good narrative, like that choose rich Nick when he was like super viral and he was like rage baiting Dave Portnoy. Like, dude, I just remember specifically being in Japan just trading while I was not even active, and I was able to still make money because coins were doing so well back then. Nowadays, dude, if you're not sitting at your computer and you're not like watching a chart, you are going to get fucking cooked because these coins run up so fast and then they die, and the chances of them bouncing back most of the time are kind of low. How do you change your strategy in today's world? You study charts and you watch how they move, and then if you find a coin with a good narrative, you try to take positions based off of the way that coins move. But it's just a lot more random right now, so that's why even I am still trying to figure out what is the best thing for me to do when it comes to new pairs. But on more established stuff like Troll right now, like I said, I have like over 400 soul in Troll, and like I'm kind of just waiting for that to pump 50% so I can make, 40 grand or whatever. What do you think is a possible catalyst that could get people back into this? Seems like since Trump, the reputation of the trenches has been downhill. I think the there needs to be like another meta, like there has like something like AI, like there needs to be something that makes people want to hold coins longer again. And if we get something like that, then it's going to be great. Like we will be in a much better spot, because the reason why things suck right now is because everyone wants to buy and sell within like 30 seconds. And what we need is we need people to want to hold longer, because if they do hold longer, then you have other people that like most people that want to, that are retail, that want to trade crypto, dude, they want to be able to buy a coin based on a meta that isn't going to die in 30 seconds, because people have jobs, like people have shit to do. And so if you want retail to come back, you need to provide an experience and like an environment where retail can actually like have a chance and where people are holding things. Because dude, if somebody's like, imagine if you're working a job and you're like trying to trench and you see a coin pop up and you buy 5 SOL of it, and then you come back 1 minute later when you're working, you get a call, and then the bags one launched up, that vamped the main one that you're in, your 5 SOL's fucking nothing now. You just lost $1,000. Like that just isn't gonna fly for people. And so people have basically said, like, I don't really want to touch this stuff because if if the risk to return for them is too much, and if they step away from their computer and immediately are down after walking away for 30 seconds, dude, regular people are not going to want to trade that. I'm getting some good ass clips tonight, dude. Like this is the thank you guys for feeding me good content. I feel like I am so monotone and so bored, but this is good. So now this is finally pumping. It's like we're prompting an AI Ash Robin. I'm like in an autopilot state of mind. You got to think that like all I do is sit here and just like think about this stuff all day long. And so when it gets asked to me, I kind of just, you know, you firmly believe that Cupsy destroyed the trenches. I don't think that Cupsy destroyed the trenches. I wouldn't put that on him. A lot of people give him shit because he's successful and like he found a really good way to like make money through trading meme coins and stuff. But it's less about Cupsy doing what he like his trading style, and it's more about the fact that everybody wants to replicate that trading style. It's like a very it's it's enticing because you have people that are like, oh dude, like, you know, he's turning 1 SOL or 2 SOL into like 20, and he's like clicking super fast, and it's like people like in this day and age, like everybody wants to be clicking super, you know, like, oh, I'm trenching super fast, like, you know, in and out of coins and into the next coin and making $10,000 $30,000 a day. And it's like that's what people want. Like people want to try to emulate that, but the fact is it's like there's only a handful of people in the world that can really do that. And so the thing that sucks is that it's less about like Cupsy and it's more about the fact that like his trading style is just not applicable to like most people. Most people can't do it the way that he does it, and most people are better off holding more established tokens or like scalping tokens and like, you know, that kind of thing, which is why Murad has been constantly talking about like all the stuff that he's been talking about with like bigger memes and cults and stuff. But yeah, I would just say this, like I don't think that it is his I don't think it's Cupsy's, like it's not Cupsy's not the reason that the trenches are dead. Like it's just not the type of trading that most people should be doing, and they're trying to do it anyway. That's kind of how it is. What's up, Sav? You got to start gaming or something on the side, or you're gonna overtrade when market's this slow, my bro. I'm not even trading. I'm sized into this shit. I've been holding this coin for like 3 days. And all I need is for it to go from 145 to 190. And I will make 30 racks. As I'm saying what I just said, like, I don't want to have to sit here and fucking trench all day. Like, all these bullshit new pairs and just like do that. I'd rather put 100 grand into a coin like this, catch a 30%, make 30 grand. Realistically, couldn't someone make a Mev type bot to snipe Cupsy's orders when he places them? Yes, that is what, yes, people do that. Oh, Moots, thank you for the Prime. Sorry, I don't have alerts on. Thank you so much for that, though. I do appreciate that. Seriously, thank you. I'm glad I decided to stay on stream because I feel like the the past 30 minutes, I've gotten so many good clips that I'm going to be able to use. So thank you guys. You don't even realize I have like 30 viewers in my stream right now, and you guys are literally helping me generate tens of thousands of views on Twitter. So thank you. And it's all because you guys are helping me out, giving me stuff to talk about. You think the Axiom wallet tracker is also too OP? Because nowadays coins don't go up unless KOL Avengers like Power and Gake are in? 100%. The wallet tracking changed the game. The difference, so this is what I'd say about that. If there was a bigger database of wallets that were really profitable that everyone had access to, it would take the emphasis off of Pow and Gake a little bit. Because the fact is that there are a lot of good wallets on chain that people just don't follow because they don't know to track them. Because the only wallets that people track are on KOL Scan. Do 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 do. Anyway. What now, bros? Am I getting off? Running on fumes, what can I do? Oh, I had my chat. I wasn't even looking. Why don't you try Stock Fun? I use Stock Chain. What is Stock Fun? I got a good Twitter clip idea for you. I'm not sure if you answered it, but what's your top 5 on-chain traders? I don't really have like a favorite like trader or anything like that. People that I've learned the most from are people like JS. I learned a lot from him, from Cooker, from OX Sun, Solo. I like those guys a lot. JS was one of the people that helped me buy like the blood on tokens when like what he used to do is he would size in like $1 million on Pepe and he would catch like a 20% move and make 200 grand in like a day just by scalping like positions like that. And I learned so much from scalping from him because he would just buy blood on stuff. And I was like, damn. Let me ask you this. If I'm 19 doing online school trying to get into crypto, what's the first step in your opinion? Go on Twitter. Try to find crypto Twitter accounts. Pull up Axiom, watch charts. You could follow me, watch this stream, like join my group, like there's a lot of different things that you can do. YouTube. Biz trades, I'll say this, nothing has really changed. The past couple months haven't been as profitable though, for sure. But I didn't like blow up my portfolio, if that's what you're asking. Someone has the old wallet, which is technically my current wallet. Stock Fund is an AI algo that tracks all the new coins getting created. Huh, I should try it. Bolted, that's nice. That's nice of you to say. I wish I was doing better on chain, but did I watch the FSU Bama game? Yes, I did. I watched the whole thing. Did you watch the UNC TCU game tonight? Because that's how I expected the game to go. I thought that um Florida State was going to be UNC and Alabama was going to be TCU, and I thought that we were going to get the shit beat out of us. You know what sucks is I actually I was thinking about buying tickets and going to the Florida State game because I was like, I haven't gone back to, I went to Florida State and I haven't been back since I graduated from college. And I was thinking about getting tickets to go to that game. And I literally told myself, like, I don't want to have to go travel all the way over there just to watch us get our ass kicked. Joke's on me. That game was awesome. I wish I would have gone. But at the same time, like watching it on TV, I just fucking love TV, dude. It's so I think we take stuff like that for granted. I mean, I know you guys are all watching like a stream right now. You're watching me. But like, dude, there's just something about 2025 being able to watch like whatever event you want on such a fucking nice like big TV. Like every TV is like nice these days. You can get like a nice TV for like 500 to like $1,000. They're huge. So anyway, yes, I did watch the Florida State game in its entirety, and I think we're gonna make the playoff this year, dude. If Tommy Castellanos doesn't get hurt, I think this is gonna be a good year. Because I feel like Florida State. Last thing I'll say about football, I guess, I feel like Florida State is gonna end up beating either Miami or um, Clemson, and we'll lose to like one, like maybe Florida or something. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's gonna be like I feel like Florida State comes out and wins two of those games and then goes to the ACC championship and wins it. Basically, Florida State just needs to beat Clemson. Anyway, I think every other game should be good. I just ranted about football, dude. I'm so hype. My entire TikTok for you page is just Florida State shit right now. Sorry if you're not into football. Me just talking my ass off about football for all that time. Check troll on stock chain. It's getting good accumulation. I don't think I'm signed in on this computer. Let me look. I am signed in on this computer. Which whale on here has been buying a fuck ton of like Coinbase Bitcoin? Let's get some Ash Robin money customs going. Oh, dude. Don't tempt me with a good time. Oh yeah, Troll has $100,000 of buying pressure in DCAs right now. 108. Nice. I need that. I have a very, very sizable bag in this shit right now. When was the last time I launched Fortnite? Probably like 3 months ago. Dude, I used to love Fortnite. The problem that I have is like playing Fortnite feels more like a job. After streaming it for so long, it just became not fun. Dude, I don't know about you if like you watch other streamers and stuff. I will watch streamers that I used to follow from back in the day. People fucking hate streaming, but they just are still doing it. You can tell there's like some streamers that I watch. I'm just like, man, you really don't want to be doing this. All right, bros. Look, I probably need to get up early. I have a whole 2 hour stream that I need to clip. I think my guy's offline. I probably am going to go and clip the first half by myself tonight. And I'm going to try to pull one and post it within the next like 20 minutes or so. Then I'll do like the rest after. But yeah, man. Tonight was a fun stream. I had a good time. I like talking about this stuff, man. Like, it's nice to be able to just like rattle off whatever is on my mind when I'm talking about like the space and everything. This was a good stream for sure. Yo, Chase, I'll give you a month. Why not? Hop on in. Damn, I look fucking wasted. All right. Look, I don't even think I'm gonna host anybody. I don't really care to do that, to be honest. Nobody that I know, like I don't have any friends on Twitch, so like I'm not gonna. Oh shit, do I host DV? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna host anybody. I'm the physical prime of the human race. That's some shit you would say. All right, look. I'll I'll be back tomorrow at some point. I'm going to be posting up some clips tonight. Go interact with them. Thank you guys for everything. If I said I was giving you a free sub, tag me in public chat in Kanto. I'll get that taken care of before I do all the stuff I got to do. Much love. Thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Seriously, it was a good time. Got a ton of clips. So this week's going to be really good for clips. So thank you guys. Mello, Nobody, Volted, Chase, Antoine, I know you were in here, Moots, all you guys. Cooker, I don't know if you're still in here watching. But yeah. Hope it was helpful. And one thing that I will say is like I really do hope that the market does get better so that instead of me just like talking my ass off the whole stream, I can actually just trade. Because I really miss like the days of being able to like stream and trade and have fun and do that kind of thing. So enjoy your evenings. Like I said, check out the content whenever I post it.